Dream Team, what's going on? Adam Maggio in the backyard. Wanted to shoot a video for some of you that are having issues dealing with the negative people in your life and kind of things that you can do to uh, politely move ahead, let's just say, for lack of better terms. And let me just start off by saying this, that people that say things can't be done are often interrupted by people doing it. Just remember that. The big issue when you're dealing with people that are negative influence to you starting your brand new career and things like that is that oftentimes these are people that are close to you. Oftentimes these are people that are family members. They're maybe your parents, maybe your brother, your sister. Um, and oftentimes when people that are very close to you have negative things to say about your new journey, you have to understand that they're not doing that to try to lead you down the wrong path. They're just doing that because they're basing things on facts that are true to them. Okay, and you have to understand that advice is important, but far more important than advice is who the advice is coming from. If Uncle Jack is broke and Uncle Jack is telling you you're crazy for getting into a straight commission job, I really wouldn't take Uncle Jack's advice on finances or making money. Uncle Jack may be a great mechanic, he may be a loving person, but the fact of the matter is Uncle Jack does not know how to do the things that you're trying to do. So when it comes to advice on that particular subject, it's really not that, it's irrelevant, truthfully. If Uncle Bob happens to be a successful business owner himself, I'm going to bet you 99 out of 100 times that Uncle Bob would support and encourage you, because Uncle Bob has been through everything that he needed to do to become a successful business owner, like grinding it out, like taking on new habits and new hobbies and time management and doing all those things. And normally those people will support you. They'll look into it to make sure that what you're getting into is a very, very good thing, but oftentimes they're going to support you. And then it becomes, a matter of the demotivators, the people that you hang around, and sometimes they're some of your closest friends, and that's important that you have that. But you have to understand when when you're talking about business, right? Your income is generally the average of your six closest friends, and I want you to think about that. Your income is generally the average of your six closest friends, and a lot of times you do not that you have to go get new friends, but when it comes to business, if you really want to get ahead, you got to get in front of the right people, and you can do that a million different ways. One, by watching videos like this, okay? Two, by going to conferences, by doing things maybe on the weekend that are a little different than what you're used to. And I'm not telling you to eliminate activities, I'm just telling you to steer a lot of the activities that you're going to start to do to get around people that are moving ahead in all different areas. It doesn't have to be with just this, it could be with anything, but the reality of it is you have to look at what are people doing what are people that you aspire to be like actually doing? Because if you don't aspire to be like that person, as a good friend of mine had said, if you don't aspire to be like that person, you shouldn't really care what they think, right? And a lot of times it's the point, and a lot of times for a lot of people it gets to the point where, look, if you're in a room with six morons, guess who the seventh one is? Bye bye.